We're just gonna start it off like this. Dune Awakening got announced. It's coming out. Oh, dang it. Now my brain's jumbled. I should have wrote this down. In May 4th, 5th, but May something. I'll write it down in the description. So this is their character creator on Steam slash what is going on with the frame rate? Slash oh, there it goes. Benchmark tool. So I may or may not have been playing the game for a while now. And I'm really excited that they're finally showing more off and we're able to talk about it more. Obviously, there's NDA stuff, so I don't think there's been any update on that. I mean, to check, but I don't think we can really talk about it. So we're gonna check out the character creator first, and then maybe run the benchmark. This is running on a 3700K 4090 build, 4K on a 120 Hz C2 OLED. And I'm recording this through a Elgato capture card that can do up to 144 on a separate rig. So with a little bit of quality loss because we have the format. But yeah, let's take a look see. Here's the thing though. Here's the thing that people don't know about with the way DLSS or frame gen's working right now. A lot of these games use outdated DLSS and frame gen even for their series of cards. So like I use a program that can go in and kind of force which you can technically do with the NVIDIA program, but to force new frame gen and DLSS in some games it works great, in some games it doesn't. I don't know what the build for this one is. We could probably take a look at it, but I do know the current build of the playable beta is not the same. So that's all I can really say. I don't think I can say anything else after that. We're gonna do VSync off. We're gonna do Ultra because nobody cares about anything else. Supposedly this is gonna get all the new bells and whistles, and you still can't change this. I don't. Okay, see, this is what I don't like. I can't change this, so it's kind of a flawed screen percentage. What does that even mean? I can't change that either. Why can't I change that? It's like hard built in, and you'll see the frame rate counter up top there is maxed out at 144. Got DSGs on, like, so in the other mythological build, you can't change it either. I need to turn this to get demonetized. The audio is, by the way, in music, amazing. I'm really looking forward to the release of this. I have some concerns that I can't talk about that I think from all their games that have ever come out and the scale I've had. But yeah, so that's a shame. Can't change that. That seems flawed. I wonder if you can in the benchmark. I don't think you can. You know what? That's really messed up because it's not a good benchmarking tool. Oh. See what they put right there? So this is basically just for them to get data. This is basically just for them to get free data, which is crazy because honestly they should be letting people into the game to do this.
Prisoner. Show yourself, child.
I've done this like 100 times. This is so like, oh, there it goes, renders in. Okay, so we're not gonna make this super long because we're gonna do the benchmark. All right, you're just gonna get an idea of like the details. Here's the thing to keep in mind. Some of this might change. It's got detail, but in game, it's not. It. You're not gonna notice it as much as you think. Let's put it that way. We'll toggle the tire just so you can get an idea of. This is really not great on controller for some reason. I play this on controller, and for a reason, this is not great. Freckle density, which player models look great. I mean, they're good enough. They're kind of they're kind of generic, but they do a good enough job of like of being in the universe. I think like, you know, if you look at that like arm thickness, it's not the tone and detail. Like if you go look at like Arc Ascended maxed out, that's insane. Like it looks insane. But then like the faces and stuff are super generic and weird. So anyways, you can, it's hard to explain. It's like you can see detail, but you can also see like some jank. But for what this is, I can't really talk about that, but for what it's gonna be, potentially, from what we've seen, that's okay. Because the scale is bananas. You know, the hair doesn't look awful. Oh god. Okay. Okay. Dude, can we make like an Omni Man? I mean, it's all the same. I mean, obviously you can change your races to a point, but let's make Omni Man. It looks like he's on roids. Oh boy. Really similar. Give him a little bit of age. Yeah. You can do full beards too. I don't know what color Omni Man's eyes are, if I'm being honest. I just started watching it. He's got a little, here we go. Eyebrow style, eyebrow color. I don't know what his eyebrows look like though. Let's see. That's the big beard. I guess that's more of his mustache. Okay. And then he doesn't have any tattoos. You can do makeup. It just give you an idea. And it does show up in game, allegedly. Anyways, there's an Omni-Man. Finish. Yes. Quick and easy.
Told you what I am? Then I will sift your words for lies. Where were you born?
Ooh. So a lot of people are upset that this isn't like all lore and blah blah blah. I actually like that they're doing a what if in this scenario because they can kind of play with stuff more, and to make it work for people of the series and genre, and people not. I think it's pretty neat. Forbidden secret, political, honorable, trainees, start right. Let's see, early, yeah, it's culture, volcanic world, let's see, House Harkins. I don't know. I guess, but they're kind of technologists too, aren't they? I don't know. It'd be like a mix of the two. I wanted to be a Viltrumite. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna go with this.
World. They skirt dangerously close to breaking the prescriptions of the Butlerian Jihad.
Yeah.
The Order of the Imperium is rooted in the Farfreluches. A place for every man and every
Peasant laborer, caster,
Where is your place?
husband owns casualty citizen class. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
You give bad advice or make a bad deal. To be close to power is to walk the knife's edge.
Like the lighting in her eyes.
You had a mentor in your youth, trained by one of the schools. Who was your mentor?
So the Bene Gesserit, they have like physical feats. But I'll be real honest. I would probably go with swordsman. Although they do have some cool stuff. Technically, that would be more of a Viltrumite, but
From the failed house of Ginaz, I assume. What a waste that whole affair was. The test is almost complete. Have you spoken truth? Come here. Kneel.
it would have been cooler if she like had more of the effect of using the voice. So it's like some skin pigmentation and things.
I hold at your neck the Gonjabar, the high-handed enemy. Don't pull away or you will die. Great plots are afoot in the Imperium, and the currents of intrigue run deeply. Arrakis is the key, and the Fremen are missing. You will go to Arrakis as our agent, prisoner. You have one task. Find the Fremen. Wake the sleeper. Everything depends on this. Do you understand? Good. You speak truth. But here is the rest of it. There is only one rule. Keep your hand in the box and live. Withdraw it and die. An animal would gnaw off its own hand to escape the pain. And we can only be served by humans. Find the Fremen. Wake the sleeper. You will know when it is done.
That's intense. Well, look at that. Free data for them. However, However, the problem, oh, okay, there it goes. However, the problem is with the benchmark, because if those are the only settings I can do with the benchmark, it's not very fair. Like, I also can't turn off a bunch of settings. So, there we go. I'm so glad that we get to show off some of the game now, because like it for the scale, allegedly, it's amazing. Like I will say that I actually get addicted in a good way of doing what you can do in the game on the scale. Like it's I love Survivor Crafter games. That does not do justice. That phrase does not do justice with this game in scale and scope. That was it for the benchmark? There's no way. That can't be right. Because that's no. 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 That can't be all. There's so much more. There's so much more. Okay. Alright. I was gonna say. Oh, there's even more than okay. I wish I could talk about this game more, because like I know like bigger creators and stuff will get the green light on the NDA stuff, which is cool, but man, it's what's the baby? So again, if you look here, I can't change that. And me personally, I don't play balance. I play quality. I have a 4090. Like I want to see high-end graphics. And the problem with the new DLSS and frame gen is like technically you can still get other than 4090, get a clear image. But it turns out, and I'm not just saying this game, but just overall, it turns out a lot of games look worse with frame gen 4 and things. So I don't know. I mean, it's still gonna look good and playable. It just, yeah. That'll give you a good idea though. That'll give you a good idea where your system's at if you have a high-end system. If you don't have a high-end system, yeah. It's still, I would read this disclaimer. read that disclaimer, pause it, because in my experience, that I can't really talk about, I know I hate saying it sounds so stupid, like I'm special. That benchmark, so it's a good starter of an initial check of hardware performance. That's it. The disclaimer says all. like and subscribe, all that stuff. There's gonna be plenty more about this game coming out for me and other games. If you want me to do more benchmarks, I have a lot of games. You can get a real world ideal instead of these test bench. I have one of the better 4090s out there, but instead of these test bench videos where people put out like, you know, it's a PC with only stuff built for gaming and tweaked versus an actual computer that you're gonna have at home and have a lot of different things installed on it, and not as tweaked. But there you go, Dune Awakening. I'm super excited about it. Links down in the description. Let me know what you think. You ready for a Dune game? You hate it? You love it? Do you think it's abomination? What do you think it looks like? I'll see you in the next one.